wanna get stoned? Hearthstone!
We hope you prepared for more fight nights.
I was thinking that the Wild Pyroton, like when I played playing time, if there was like some kind of... Yeah, I was thinking about that. I did consider it, I didn't see the play button. Yeah. I don't know if he was doing emotes probably. I don't know. Oh.
Well, if he had Rock Fighter, he would have just Rock Fighted the Knife Juggler.
Yeah, but after he already did it, though, I felt like it was
It's
better
like
to
a
just
micro
do it.
thing.
It was like running the...
I think it was okay. Because you're gonna win.
Yeah,
like you're gonna win the game, right? Just think about what he had. He had 7 mana.
So, but if I don't, and he has,
he has what?
If I don't go to the
right.
If I don't go to the face with the Argent and put him at 9,
then he has a 0/2 and a 0/4 and 7 mana.
I would be 1 damage short.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, if he had Hex and another Urshock on my.
Okay.
There was a lot of ways for it to not work, and then the odds of the.
You win. Like if he uses 2 cards in his what?
If he had Hex and another Flame Tongue Totem or Urshock, there were multiple ways.
Yeah, I would have just played around the Stoneclaw. Like I don't want to, because think about this. You run at his face.
Mm-hmm.
He kills your guy. He uses Earthshock, which you assume he has, on the Leopardome. You have no board now.
It's not that I assumed he had it. I just thought
Stoneclaw. Now what do you do with your Leroy Soulfire hand? What do you do?
Well, nothing. But I wanted to put him in lethal range and make him have it.
It was like
it was
a calculated.
It was fine, and it was in your favor. The percentages.
If he had Hex, I felt like that was terrible not to put him at 9.
Should I go with that? I think the faster deck. No luck.
It's gonna be.
It's faster. He doesn't have any clear. I can just go all in. I can go all in. I doesn't have any clear. There's no way. I think it's better.
Yeah. Yeah. Should have won this match, that's for sure. Like this game should have won.
Yeah.
I would go face.
Because if you,
I think the
because
Warlock
he
deck,
didn't have very many gassy cards left.
I think
Definitely,
it's solid enough. Like our deck can take it. Like when we have the card advantage like that and the life advantage, we're gonna win.
I still had
Like,
to be.
you don't
I still had to be
need to
lucky
go-
about what he had left.
You don't need to go in my opinion.
Yeah. I would have
Okay.
played like that as well.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's question.
And as a person that goes in a lot, but
All right, so Realz up a game and Managrind up a match. This is important. Savjz has to come back here.
Yeah, he's sweating a little bit.
He is.
Glossy
He is.
face a little bit.
A bunch of money on the line at the moment so far in this season. DogeHouse has won about $2,000, whereas Managrind's at $1,500. Looking to move up a little bit in that. Savjz.
I mean, you'd like more money, right? You're on the $2,000 side of things.
Yeah. So I'm
like
feeling great
more, yeah.
at this second, but I'm a little bit nervous because the next thing that we're going to see here is the Miracle Rogue deck going up against this Warlock deck.
Well, we saw pretty much the same Miracle Rogue deck, save the what is it there?
It's a one conceal for
yeah.
one Acolyte of Pain.
Do pretty well for Team Managrind.
Well,
really well.
Well, the thing is, it hasn't-
3-0. Well, you know,
it's-
how much better can you get?
No, not much better than that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, even better than that because so far for DogeHouse,
Like
it is 0-3
or something.
I believe it's 0-3 so far. Maybe 0-4. But anyways,
Whatever.
hopefully it starts winning some games for DogeHouse. We'll see, though. Let's go ahead and get into game number 2. All All right, Crip, here we are. Right now, Managrind up a game here and a match overall.
Yep.
This is, it's kind of coming down to the wire. DogeHouse has to
they're
win.
even overall. They went, it was 3-2 for you guys, and now they're 2-1, so.
Yeah, they are 2-1.
Overall, you guys about the same.
Yeah, that's technically true at this moment. But if they win this match against Savjz, they win
this set.
This set.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, I guess that's like a tie kind of, but, you know, we want to see it go to the ace match at least.
I guess.
So far, Managrind has won about $1,500 against the $2,000 of DogeHouse. More money here on the line, and Savjz has decided to go Murloc.
Yep. So you had some experience with this Murloc deck.
Yeah, I'm not
like to,
exactly this one. It's like
share
really
what
close.
that's like? Oh.
Well, before this event, I knew I'd be playing double Murloc, so I practiced 10 hours of Murloc.
Huh?
Pretty sick, right?
Did you take any drugs during this experiment?
I drank coffee.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess
that would
counts.
help, I guess.
It certainly did.
Yeah.
So I know my stuff about Murlocs, and I know that it has a very positive win rate against these more mid-rangey-ish in comparison to the Murloc deck, Warlock aggro decks. I had a great win record against that, so hopefully Savjz can do it. Let's go ahead, jump into game number 2, and see if he can pull it off.
I was hoping for a better answer.
All right, here we go. And this is the worst starting hand you could ever have as a Murloc deck. Oh my god, that is like so ghastly.
Well, it's so bad that when you soulfire something, you don't feel so bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually that bad. In fact, he might just soulfire this.
Of course. Easy soulfire.
I can't even, like, the level of bad of that hand.
What?
Oh, I think he's going to soulfire it anyways, but you may as well play a minion, right?
No. No soulfire. Or
The thing is, if his opponent plays like a 1-drop and a Mortal Coil, he's going to just cry. Like, seriously, that you have to soulfire this.
Well, we have to keep in mind that, you know, Savjz is a good player, but I don't know if any other human being would subject themselves to 10 hours of Murloc practice in the last day.
Well, I mean, not everyone is as committed as myself, Crip. I'm willing to play 10 hours of Murloc if I think that's what it takes. But, you know, in my 10 hours, I don't know how many games I had with a draw this bad. As we see, like, this is pretty awful. Oh my god. Like, seriously.
Well, the Murloc War Leader could trade with the Imp.
I think you actually play the War Leader here as hilariously comical as, and you trade the Owl for sure into the 2/1, and you play the War Leader.
Okay.
That is actually the right play here. I mean, he's thinking about soul tapping because that play is so ghastly, but that is the right play here.
Well,
You've got to get this stuff on the board, and
he
has to trade it unless he has a soulfire.
He'd be tapping for another soulfire or a flame imp, I'd imagine, right?
Well, he gets a Void Walker.
Not quite the same.
No, not quite the same. I mean, that just gets taken out by the imp. You know, he's trying to set up. I think that what he's going to be trying to doing here is
3 1-drops.
Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. Well, anyways, I think what Savjz is trying to do here is set up a big Murloc turn where he can like play a few out. I think he needs to play Grimscale and the Cold Light Seer right now, which you and I were actually joking about
play?
Before this starts, where you get the 1/3. It's like pretty sick. The I'm almost a Voidwalker play, but I don't have taunt. So he's considering a few different moves here. Of course, he could run his Bluegill Warrior into that Flame Imp.
Well, a 1/3 would die to the Flame Imp, but 2/3 would take out 2 of the other minions. I think that's pretty good.
Well, you know, I think he's going to play the Grimscale here as well. Because at least you can trade with something there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Leper Gnome jump into him, in fact, just because you don't want to let him have Murlocs out. And, all right, a kind of bad draw there. But the Defender of Argus is definitely something that can come into play.
You have 2 creatures. It buffs 2 creatures. That's pretty good, generally.
Oh, no doubt about that. Make them both into 3/2s. That'd be pretty sick. And, ooh, it looks like Savjz is actually going to start getting something to happen here. Cold Light Seer going to pop out, give them all some plus armor, and That means they live through. Well, he thinks they live through it.
They don't live through it.
No, they don't. I think you Defender and Voidwalker here and just kill off 2 of them. Oh boy.
Which 2 do you kill off?
Oh, it looks like I think you just kill off you with the Leper Gnome. You suicide him into a 2/3. But it looks like he actually just wants to keep them both alive for now, and he does have 3 taunts. So I mean, there's definitely some goodness about that. But at the same time, if you have a War Leader,
I think he's trying to do that to protect the Leroy that's coming up.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but Knife Juggler coming out, and the Murloc War Leader. Now, if this knife hits the Leper Gnome, that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Like really, really huge. Oh, wow. That is actually like a game-changing situation that just happened. So suddenly, even though he's very low on life and we know there's a Leroy in hand, this is an insanely good board. And that's why you need to always trade with Murloc. You can't let them get anything out there. Mm-hmm. And the kind of... look at this. This is what a bad turn right here for poor Reals.
You can't
probably has to run into the Knife Juggler.
Did he just end the turn?
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
He doesn't want to play. I guess he doesn't want to lose 3 life to his Flame Imp. I would have played it personally, but
whoa.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's a lot of damage.
It certainly is. And you know what? This kind of this situation for Savjz has really paid off, where he held those Murlocs a little bit longer, tried to get them buffed, and when Realz didn't trade, is suddenly one mistake, and Savjz is starting to come back. And that's it. Murlocs finally win a game.
Wow.
Yay! All right, well, Real's going to be kicking himself over that one, I think. Not eliminating those Murlocs while he could.
He deserved to lose this game.
Yeah, he didn't trade.
Yeah, he threw it. He completely threw it.
He couldn't have killed all of them. He could only kill with 1 more. It really came down to a mistake plus a really nice juggle.
That's true. That's true. The juggle was a big part of that as well. But
I mean, you got a 3/1 Leper Gnome that kills your War Leader for free, essentially.
Mm-hmm. So, still, that was a good result there for Savjz to be able to come back. So now it is tied up 1-1. Let's go ahead and throw it over to the couches and see what the players are saying.
That's what he gets for this bullshit that he pulled last game.
I mean, like, obviously I got lucky with the knife, but like, he
You don't leave out Murloc, you get Murloc. Even if you have
if you want to BM here, you have to back it up, man.
I mean, he could have even get a model card and it would have been fine.
Okay, so what do you have now?
I would definitely play the Shaman. The Druid is way weaker, I think. Oh, let's see, what's the decklist? Can I see the decklist?
Watchers.
Do you have Watchers and Sapphires?
Watchers won't do much against Murlocs. Yeah, Watchers aren't great against Murlocs.
I think
they're okay, but I mean,
You need Rat.
you have to have Wrath in your hand.
You need both Rats. Yeah, and you don't run Claws, right?
What's he playing?
No Claws.
What's he playing on more? He's doing Rogue.
Yeah.
And what more?
I don't know. I think I should just play Druid. It's my best chance.
But what classes does he play?
Rogue is last.
It's Miracle. And it's pretty good against both Druid and Shaman if you play it correctly, but let's see. I don't know if he knows how to play. I would say go Shaman now and say the Druid for the Miracle Road.
Yeah.
And you raise him. You don't put up taunts. You charge and like go for space all the time.
Against Miracle, you're saying?
Yeah,
of course.
Well, it doesn't really matter what order we do it in.
What?
I don't know. Like, if you think Druid's best against this, you might as well throw it out.
But is it?
But the point is to try and get lucky to make sure I have Druid available for the Warlock, if possible.
Okay.
If possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Okay, I know. I'm leaving it in your hands.
Let's do it.
We'll be right back with Fight Night.
Wow, such fight night. Much players, many production value, very professional.
So this soup's pretty good though, man.